CP20. Just yeah, it's good. I just feel like there's something I'm missing on the C. I guess, Otto, if you could just look after Yora a bit more with that leg. I don't mean turning more, definitely not that. It's just a little bit, stay a little bit closer, more like in a G, rather than trying to open up too quickly. Just pressing a little sideways as you come through the door. Because, yeah, just to keep you in the normal C shape. So imagine you come through like a G and then just press with the hip this way, and that might connect that a little easier for Yora. Okay, the 20s, well, they're certainly turning easily. They're turning way too fast. It's not until right at the end where you guys find the right speed. Maybe it's because they're turning efficiently. It's easy to get it going. I mean, it's turning in place. It's just a little too quick for the outsides to match their move for the close. I just want to check the angle as well. So the rotation is good. It's as in the degrees of rotation. It's just the speed. I feel like it's a little too fast. And Matthew, your shape here, straight behind, and then it's the in place turn. If you're cheated off to the right, to the left here of Yora, then that's going to put you in the wrong place for the catch. All it means is you have a little bit more translation to do. Okay, so I just want to try and figure out what's going on here because it starts good. Why are we getting this movement? All right, it looks to me like rather than the good ones where your first move is to here, it looks like on this particular one, there's a lot more motion this direction from your hip. Watch this. And so whether that's Nadia pulling you or whether that's you pressing in, it looks like the center point of the piece shifts this way. There we go. So now it's shifted to here. We're trying to keep the center point right here. That is the goal. So your hip, Yora, goes to this side of Nadia and her head is going to try and stay in place. If we see what goes on, that little shift makes it super hard to make the catch happen. Let's look at the other ones. That one's a good one. Looking at the center point and also the move there for Yora's hip. That's good. Yeah, I'll stick by one thing. Just I'd really like you guys in the center just to cruise a little more. Like this pace here, this is a little slower, just a fraction slower, and it just gives the outsides a chance to position themselves ready for the catch. Don't forget, you guys are doing less than 360. Otto has got way more to do, and then we have Matthew, who not only he's got to do his 360, and he has the translation to the catch. Whereas you guys in the center, you've got two people giving inputs, doing it really well, apart from that one that we looked at. But it just makes it very easy for you guys to overdo the speed in the center if things are working efficiently. So please just back off the speed a fraction, and we want the guys to land on the grips at the end of the block. That is the goal. Matthew, you're doing a really good job, especially being as you're coming from this position here. And I wonder if that's actually, if we could ask Yora just to rotate a few more degrees so that he's 90 degrees to Nadia. And then it wouldn't be such, we don't really want a cheated start to the top of the 20. If we do have that, then Matthew, you turn in place as we've asked, but then you've got slightly longer to move to the catch. If we have a totally straight line here, then you're already on the correct side and you have a slightly easier job. All right, also just make sure you don't travel too far when you do your hops. So let's have a look. So we're asking you to go to here. So let me just get the cursor there. And yeah, it goes a little far. See that? You have to come back then. So just give yourself that target. Now that we know the piece is, apart from the one that does come underneath you for sure, we're just after you to go from here to just behind where Nadja's legs are. Don't need to overdo that move, otherwise you're going to have to end up coming back. So key points, key takeaways there is this is a better shape, Yora, but you want to be 90 degrees to Nadja at the start. Yep, finish the turn, get the hip in. Matthew, make sure that you're directly behind. This is actually pretty close. And Otto, just make sure that you're not stepping out too far.